Ammie, she's here. She's our HR manager in the Ulton office in Bundaberg here. Ammie has to manage 85 plus team. That's how many we have across our 5 locations at Ulton. We have offices in Brisbane, Bundaberg, Hervey Bay, Maryborough and Gladstone. So it's definitely a full-time job for Ammie. And I'd like to introduce you to her now. This is Ammie Cauchi. Good morning, Ammie. It's lovely to see you this morning.
Thanks, Katrina. Thanks for the intro.
No worries. So like I said, we have an 85 plus team here at Ulton. Sometimes HR can be a bit of a scary word for business owners, and Ulton has recently added a HR consulting element to our business, which is headed up by Christine Guy. She's currently down in our Hervey Bay event, so you're here today doing the HR component for us, so thanks for doing that. I was just wondering, what sort of services can small businesses and business in general access from our HR consulting?
Yeah, so HR Consulting is a new service we've started providing since last year. So Christine Guy can help small businesses with day-to-day proactive and reactive HR advice and support. So from things like helping with setting up employment contracts to setting up onboarding processes for new staff, through to advisory on awards or even performance management, because that can be a tough topic sometimes, as well as termination and redundancy. Christine can also act as an external HR manager, so providing support and advice on engagement initiatives like workforce planning, for example. So the great thing about our HR consulting service is that it's a fee-for-service, not a fee-for-subscription. So that makes this valuable resource really affordable for SMEs.
That's exactly right. Sometimes they just can't afford a full-time HR person in their firm, and sometimes, things happen and businesses need to be able to access that advice when they need it on demand. So having Christine there to be able to provide it on a fee-for-service basis is really important for small businesses that don't have that cash flow available. Yep. That's great, Ammie. And the other thing is, you obviously manage all the culture and everything at Ulton. So what is it like to work for Ulton from your point of view?
Okay, what do I love about Ulton?
Sure.
I love the culture at Ulton, and I think who makes the culture is our people and our partners. So I think I'm lucky that I get to work with like-minded people that are passionate about business and passionate about helping people. So helping our business clients or individuals achieve success, but also supporting our staff to achieve success as well. Our partners are also very innovative and passionate about what they do. We've been around for a very long time, so they really encourage us to be dynamic, think outside of the box and do things differently, and I think that's what makes us unique.
That's exactly right, Ammie. And obviously working in the regions and trying to attract people, is that sometimes a bit of an issue for us, particularly in our area?
Yeah, definitely, and I think a lot of businesses do struggle with that. There's a national skills shortage in certain areas, and unfortunately Ulton's no different to that challenge. We've seen that as an opportunity though, and we have actually started implementing some initiatives around student recruitment and awareness. So, for example, we target Year 12 and uni students, and we've provided a formal internship program.
Oh, that's awesome opportunity for college students.
Definitely, which then leads on to permanent roles within the firm. So that's been super successful, and not only has it obviously benefited Ulton, but we're providing a really rewarding experience for students. And we've also this year, we realised by travelling around to the schools and spending time speaking to the students that we needed to get in there and raise awareness of business careers. Yeah. So this year we are actually running a 3-day business workshop from Ulton, targeted at Year 10 and 11 students. So that's really exciting, and hopefully will inspire some new entrepreneurs or future Ulton talent. So
that sounds great. So when's that happening?
So that's happening in July.
Okay.
So that's coming up very soon.
That sounds great. Well, that sounds like a great initiative to try and get people into the accounting and business advisory areas, because sometimes it's hard when you're at school and you don't know what you want to do for the rest of your life, what your career is going to be. So that's really good that we're trying to get into the schools and trying to promote that at the moment. Ammie, I was also just going to ask you, what else have you implemented lately to try and engage team members?
Yeah, so we've actually just rolled out a really fun initiative at work, our new rewards and recognition program called the Venturer program. So we are recognising 8 of our valuable team members, and this is done through a nomination process. Everyone in the business can nominate each other. And these 8 people will be sent into nature, into the wilderness. No phones, zero connectivity.
Some people are going to struggle with that, I think, Ammie.
Yeah, it was a different. It received a different reception when we first announced it, but there will be physical endurance activities, but there will also be mind shop workshops. So they will be forced to really reflect on their personal lives and professional lives and where they want to see themselves go in the future. So they will be under the capable hands of Ben Southall. So you guys may have heard of him. He's the guy that won the Best Job in the World competition a few years ago.
I remember that lucky guy.
Yeah, caretaker of Hamilton Island. So it's a really fun initiative, and so nominations are open within the Ulton team at the moment, and then our partners will then choose the 8 people that will go on that. So we hope to bring everyone more information on that and follow our 8 Venturers journey over the next 12 months, because there will be a lot of prep to prepare them for their adventure.
So we'll
early
be doing
next
some
year. Boot camps. Yeah, definitely.
That sounds great, Ammie.
So if you see us running around, you know what we're doing. Yeah.
Say hi. Give us some encouragement. That
Definitely.
Sounds great. Well,
Yeah.
Ammie, it sounds like there's some great things going on at Ulton in HR in particular, especially with HR consulting and also internally. You're obviously doing a great job managing the 85 plus teams across all the locations. So thank you very much for your time this morning, and chat to some more business owners about their HR requirements, and we'll talk to you a bit later. So thank you, Ammie.